What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. It's your boy Funk, and I got some double upload action for you. Yeah! Man, I got a little fractured gameplay. Again, I'm rolling with the Camper Nation. I can't say all the Camper Nation. I do have Delta Elite in there. He's part of that Rush Nation, but your boy's been rolling with us. But I got OG Sacred Man Rise and the General, Big Boy Jimmy Dean, the Dean Amin, the Dean Villa. But yeah, man, I'm playing a little fractured gameplay. I got a nice little 46-1. And I wanted to talk about streaming versus just uploading on YouTube and creating content. Now, we all know that both have their differences and also different opportunities, I guess. The streaming, I'm just going to start with the streaming first. I've streamed before. I stream not often. I stream whenever I can. Now, you guys all know I got 2 young kids, got a wife, regular job. So streaming all the time just isn't. I take a quick death right here. That's going to be my one and only death in this game. And now streaming for me really all the time isn't an option, mainly like I said because I got a family and I can't bring myself to sit down and play Call of Duty. Get turned on, son. Let me get up out of there and get these cookies. Yeah, I can't bring myself to sit down and play Call of Duty all day. You get these guys that stream all day long, 8 hours, 24-hour streams, whole week-long streams. I can't do it. These guys clearly have a less busy schedule than I do. More power to them. Hey, I am not knocking these guys that can sit there and game like that constantly. Me personally, I would much rather get my few games in, play for a couple hours, get on there, mess around with the homeboys, talk some mess, and make some videos, make some content for you guys. Now, streaming, I feel like is a whole different area, obviously, because you're not having to worry about creating content like we do on YouTube. You can just play the game, interact with your viewers, your followers, your subscribers, whatever. Ooh, look at this. Ooh, your boy got saved with the C4 sandwich and drop these beehives real quick. And I'm about to bring out these streaks on these dudes. But yeah, you're able to interact with your viewers a lot. And then in some cases you can't, because there's those guys that get we were gaming with Delta Elite the other day and he was just tripping. There's this big time streamer. The guy's talking about like he had hundreds of thousands of viewers in his stream, and that right there, he said the chat was just insane. He had us go over to the chat, try and put a comment in, and the comment was gone within like a millisecond, man. So that right there just shows that you aren't really interacting with your viewers. It's more or less like it's a show that you're watching. You're watching this guy or girl play this game, and really there is no hope that they'll see that comment, because you figure, man, you got hundreds of thousands of viewers watching you stream. There's no chance in hell that you're gonna get your comment seen, and regardless, it's probably not a legitimate comment. I see some of these comments in these dudes' streams. They're completely pointless. Same with on YouTube. You gotta get these guys that make these retarded comments, and it's not even worth answering to. So I can understand sometimes, in some cases that, streamers, they don't really need to answer the comments. But then you get the guys that answer the comments and they answer to the negative comments. Like, why even waste your time to that? So if you have that kind of schedule to be able to stream like that, more power to you. Again, me personally, I enjoy creating content on YouTube. I feel like streaming is, I'm not gonna say the easy way out to growing on YouTube, because it's clear there's 2 different audiences. There's some people that like to obviously watch live streams, and then there's other people that like to watch the content that we create. And I feel like you get more personal with creating YouTube content next to streaming, because you put more effort into creating your YouTube content, making your videos, making your thumbnails, finding out a good title, get your video seen. Oh, slide to your death. You found a good way to die, homeboy. But yeah, I mean, I think it's just a more personal relationship when it comes to creating YouTube content. Now, some of y'all may argue, hey, they're streaming. We get to see the guy talking. We get to interact with him. Yes and no. You get to interact with maybe a smaller streamer, because again, those comments in that chat are just gonna be flying all the way to the top. You might drop a comment and the guy will never see it. More than likely, he's not gonna see it. So really, there's no interaction there. And again, I can barely find time. I mean, I can find time, but I can barely find time to make YouTube videos. I got a busy schedule. You know, between working, the kids, I go to the gym every day, and that's another thing too. If you guys don't see me, you know, a week or so, your boy's out here trying to get these gains, baby. Yeah. Yeah, I've been going to the gym a lot. Me and a buddy of mine, we're just always doing something. So anyway, back on to what I was talking about. I really feel like the interaction with the YouTube, creating the content, talking to people in the comment section is a more personal experience next to streaming. Yeah, streaming, like I said, you're watching the guy play, you're seeing his reactions, but that's it. You know, when we get on our streams, that is our number one motivation. That's our number one goal, is to interact with the viewers. That's what I feel like streaming should be about. Now, I do know that people will get to a point where their chat, their stream is just lit, and you can't interact with the people because of the constant amount of chat that's going on, the comments. It gets crazy. So I personally, I would never go strictly direct, or guaranteed just directly to streaming, because I just don't have time for it. And again, I like interacting with my subscribers, with all the people that follow me, and then streaming could be a good thing, because I mean, man, there's a huge fan base for Twitch streamers. There's a huge fan base, and I stream on YouTube, if you guys don't know already. I don't mess around with Twitch. Maybe one day I might mess around with the OBS and all the webcam, but that stuff costs money, and your boy's out here trying to provide for his fam, man. It's expensive to start streaming on Twitch. And all the equipment that I've had to get for YouTube, I mean, I just couldn't imagine myself going and spending more money on a whole nother avenue of creating content. And technically you're not creating content when you're streaming, because all you're doing is playing the game. There's nothing being created there. All it is somebody watching you play, or a whole bunch of people watching you play. And I don't know, it just doesn't seem, like I said, it's that personal relationship that I feel is a lot better on YouTube. Like I said, I'm putting my effort into these videos. I'm creating things that potentially might get you to laugh. Now, there might be those streamers out there that are funny, like my boy Jimmy Dean. He's a funny dude. You can listen to him talk all day long. Sacred Man Raps, funny dude. You can listen to him talk and be entertaining at the same time, and also play. But when we play these games, when we put our gameplays up, I like to put up the beast gameplays, and I'm not going to be able to do that while I'm streaming, because I'm interacting with my viewers. So that's the streaming versus YouTube content. I'm going to stick with YouTube content. I love uploading YouTube content, and we'll still keep the streams going, but I personally think overall YouTube is a better personal experience between subs and the content creator next to streaming. So let me know what you guys feel like in the comment section down below. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that sub button. If you're an old schooler, hit that like. Leave it down in the comment section. How do you feel about YouTube content creating versus streaming? What do you think is better? What do you think is a better relationship versus content creator to viewer? Again, hit that like button if you're an old schooler. Hit that sub, man. Follow me on Twitter, and don't forget to follow me on Snapchat. Your boy's out here acting a fool on Snapchat. I will leave it down in the comment section down below. That's the end of the gameplay and commentary. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, I'm doubling up today. It's your boy, Funk Teasy. I'm out. Peace. That's your boy's on the number one spot. Finally, get out of here, Sakin. This is my spot, baby. Peace out, y'all.